My neighbor came over today and he had this old rusty thing that he had found with a metal detector. And of course it was a knife. It had the piece to it. The handle was broken. And he said to me, he said, look, I found this thing. And he says, I don't know what to do with it. And he had a pipe that he had made a handle for it with. And he said, well, he said, if you want to clean it up, go ahead. So I took steel wool and I've been working on it all day, literally all day. This thing was just pure rust. And it turns out it is a case knife. Model number, let's see, 3376Q, which will tells you the type of metal and all that. But see, you can see here it's a case knife. And of course, to make a handle for it, it's a pinpoint. It's like a pin tang. It's not a full tang knife, but it has this hole. So what I had to do is I got a piece of wood, kind of match up, and I made the hole in the wood like so. I measured it out, of course. You know, I braced it on here with a brace, and I took the drill press and I drilled it in, and then I cut it in half, marked, made sure it would line up, marked off where I had to gouge it out. I got my little hand chisel and my carving knives, and I carved it out of this red cherry, which was a piece of cherry that I'd used for making a basket. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to take some of this really good epoxy. It's the expensive stuff. The Gorilla Glue is okay, the Gorilla Epoxy. And I'm going to put it together with that and put a real heavy duty clamp on it, and that will complete the knife. And of course, once it's on, I'll have to do some sanding and some carving and polishing of that. But that's how you repair something old that is lost. Here, as you can see, I already have it in a vise. I glued it. I would love to do a demonstration of that, but it's very messy. Epoxy that sets in 5 minutes. You have to rush around, get everything done, get it clamped in, get all the surfaces covered, and get it as tight as possible. And yeah, you see I put a good amount of it on there. I'm going to be sanding a lot of that off because I have to shape the handle yet. I always shaped it up here already, but on this part I'm going to probably round it. A nice round knife. I'll look in the case knives and see what is a standard issue, and probably go from there.